Oh shit! I forgot my banana story.
I love that.
Never talk about the banana story.
Do you eat bananas for the shape or the taste?
Oh shit! When you said that, I have to set it up. Okay, this is Jive and Honey, famous for nothing. And before we started, we were both a little hangry, and so you ran out and got me a couple bananas.
I did. Well, you said you wanted one banana, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy you one for now and one for later. But when I came back, I thought, here's one for, I think you said it, here's one for upstairs and one for downstairs.
Yeah. And you said, I bought one for the size and one for its shape.
One for the taste, one for the flavor, and one for the shape.
Yeah. Oh, God.
This also happened 10 minutes ago, and I forgot.
10 minutes ago. Oh,
to be fair, I've had COVID for the past week, so if I forget something or if I fall asleep in the middle of this.
How dumb is that? I wanted to say how gay is that, but you can't say that anymore.
You just did.
I know. So, but it's how dumb is that? COVID.
Well, I got it from
getting COVID now.
I got it from sucking a dick, so it was pretty gay actually.
So it actually was gay.
Yeah. Getting COVID now is so dumb. Plus,
so dumb.
Like, I did the telehealth thing, and the nurse, very nice, she goes, "Oh, well, this one's, they call it dragon COVID because the sore throat is so bad."
Was it?
I never got one. Huh. Now, to be fair, I took Paxlovid, which helps.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know if it was Paxlovid or I just had a mild case, whatever. I was kind of fine with the exception of being tired. Like, I had a runny nose for 2 days. And then I was just, like, I got tired after, no time. But I kept testing positive. So it was like, God damn it.
So, yeah, you're just like, I don't. I do.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh,
yeah, so I just, like, was in our guest room, like,
alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my pecker. Even that got sad after a while. I was just looking at me like, hey, man, we're sick.
Hey,
don't
take it out on me, man. Holy shit. No, but I was thinking with the banana thing, because it's like, I peel the banana and throw away the skin, so it's just a naked banana, and then I gobble it up all. I mean, I was like at first, because I always think it's like, oh, do I want to put it between my man boobs and try to eat it like that?
But you break pieces off and eat it, or do you move your face? Do you move your head to the banana?
Yeah, I hold the back of my head and like force it down. No, but that's what I was getting to. It's like either like I have like wild, homosexual tendencies, and I have, or like bizarre. It's the confident idiot, where like I have no problem just like
eating a banana,
going
like
down
that.
on a banana. Yeah. I mean, who gives it? It's like it's not a dick.
It's not. If you're confusing the two of those things, that's fucking crazy.
But I heard, unfortunately, I commute, and unfortunately, I listen to a little bit of sports talk radio in Philadelphia, and a ex-Eagle who's on a morning show. They were talking about the hot dog eating contest.
Dude, it's fucking unlistenable, first of all.
Oh, yeah. It's terrible. It's rough.
Yeah.
But he will not eat a hot dog, a wiener, like full-on wiener. He breaks off.
Oh, I thought he ate it like a hamburger, like he bites into it.
Like corn of cob.
Cob
of corn.
He just bites it down the...
Yeah. No, he breaks it like you do like with a banana.
Because he's afraid it's gay?
Yeah, like he goes anything that looks, phallic, he breaks it apart because, he's a manly football player and he doesn't want to look like he's got a dick in his mouth.
Seriously?
It's like see, like I think like that's the you protest too much.
Yeah, dude. I mean, for real, that is I don't know. It's like, what do you...
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? You fucking gobble down a wiener. No one's gonna be like, oh. Can I say his name?
Yeah, you can say his name. You think
I was like, oh, Hugh Douglas is a because he eats a hot dog.
I mean, seriously. First of all, isolate that. For your personal war with Hugh Douglas.
Yeah. He'll kick the shit out of me.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
But it's also like, who cares? Stop it.
Yeah, that's some fucked up psychological shit.
Also, do you think Hugh
can't eat a hot dog?
Hugh Douglas won't eat oysters because black guys don't eat pussy? I mean, we're all in on Hugh Douglas. I mean,
oh yeah,
some amazing tackles, but you're an idiot.
Wow. It's probably both true.
I mean, for real though, it's like, dude, shut up.
Yeah,
Stop it.
It's like, oh yeah,
Stop. Hey, Christ. Anyway,
I should have waited to eat my banana on air.
I could have held it for you,
Yeah.
or I could have held your head.
Yeah.
I could have held your hair back. If that's something you want to see, drop us a line.
Oh, Jesus shit. I know. I'm fucking tired too. I haven't seen you in a week. I was just like,
You haven't seen me for 2 weeks because I was in Atlanta where I got COVID. Fucking mouth breathers.
Fucking South. God damn it. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You
By the way,
did.
I had a lovely time in Atlanta. I want to thank our good friend Rob who took me to work with him. It was a great time.
Yeah, work is good.
Yeah, work is great. I love work, and it was fine. It was totally fine. We had a blast. And yeah, so I haven't seen you in quite a while. I definitely got COVID being there around all those rubes.
Yeah.
And it's not just because it was people from Atlanta, because I love, by the way, I excel with older black women. That is my sweet spot.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is? They
I don't know.
Skinny bearded white boy, and they're just like, they want to.
Maybe. I don't know. But I also like, there's, and you know, Southern charm. You get nowhere with me.
Punch everyone in the face.
Yeah. And I know what bless your heart means. But for some reason, when an older black woman talks to me, it makes me feel so comfortable. And I'm like, I'm nice to them almost immediately. And they get a different side of me. And I
think maybe because neither side wants anything from the other one.
There's nothing of interest there.
Right. Yeah. It's like anyone else, you're wondering.
Yeah.
What do they want?
But I did have, so we were leaving the parking lot in a hotel one day, and there was like 3 younger black dudes working the valet. And they started telling us how they were having a conversation about listening to Michael Jackson. And how, is it okay? And I was like,
how old were they?
20s.
Huh. Interesting.
And I'm like,
yeah, because they weren't there for the downfall.
But I was like, oh, dude, did a whole episode about this on my bike. Gave them some stickers. They're like, that's awesome. And we started talking about R. Kelly. We started talking, and then for some reason they were like, oh, but the one guy really stood by. He's like, but Michael's one of the greatest, performers ever. Right. And I went, well, yeah, but we did the whole Quincy Jones thing.
Yeah.
All right. And I was like, but I mean, Michael Jackson was never Prince. And they were like, oh, and the one guy's like, hey man, I just learned Prince is amazing. And I was like,
welcome to the new power generation.
He's like 21 and had, he was blown away. But it was awesome to have a conversation with these guys. It was great. Cool. But definitely. Although I'm sure that the waitress at the airport definitely gave me COVID. She brought my salad over and had a hand, her hand in the bowl, and I was like, I can't. I'm just gonna eat this.
But you were also like in a convention center with like thousands of people.
Right. That was the problem. It was the thousands of Midwestern like teenagers, I think.
Yeah.
Which sounds
I think that's like
very
just
sexy,
like a
but it was not.
COVID soup.
Yeah. Them and their scout leaders or wherever the hell these guys were.
Jesus fuck.
Which, by the way, horrible body types at this place.
Oh, Jesus.
Only to be outdone by, I went to the pool this weekend for the first time I was let out.
Yeah.
I saw the biggest person I've ever seen in my life.
Tall?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Nope. Not tall. I could not believe the size of this person, dude.
And he was at the pool. He? She?
Nah, it was a she. I'm going to tell you the fucking craziest part. First of all, I mean, I was like, conservative guess, 600 pounds.
No.
Yes.
6.
Conservative. I mean, like
I can't
could have
even.
used like a wheelbarrow for the whole front.
Oh my god. Stop.
I'm going to
tell
tell
a little
nope.
sick.
I'm going to tell you the fucking craziest part. You'll never ever believe this. 2-piece.
Oh yeah.
A 2-piece bathing suit.
Yeah. You would almost have to. What one piece is gonna like that would be even harder.
I mean,
I mean, on them to get it all in.
like an old-timey changing tent from the 1920s on the beach, like just like a striped Beetlejuice tent. I don't know, but it was.
I feel so, I have at that point. You just feel
yeah,
bad
right.
for
I
him.
mean,
You know, someone who's like 100 pounds overweight, you're like, oh, you fat shit. But someone 600 pounds. I mean, it's gone off the.
I mean, I don't
like.
But I sat there thinking, like, what can you do? Like, there's.
Was she happy being at the pool in a bikini?
She seemed to have a very nice time. I can't begrudge her any of this.
Wow.
I mean, it was just so jarring to see in real life. Like that's like
Yeah.
Like you've probably seen a lot of 300-pound people.
Yeah, right. And you're like, oh, Jesus.
Like imagine
Christ.
the biggest person you saw. They were probably
People
300
struggling
pounds.
to
Yeah.
get out of a car. People,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
People in line at McDonald's.
Now imagine double.
Oh, I can't. Now the thing is, like, even like with 300-pound people and like people, just like big, fat people, my mind immediately goes because I never thought of it
To their
until-
dumps.
Yeah. How do they wipe their ass?
I
They have to
there's-
shower.
I think there's a lot of showering involved.
They
I think
have
there's a
to
lot of showering.
shower, right?
Yeah.
Like you take a dump and you go right into the shower.
Yeah. I did hear a crazy thing about, I'm going to say people who are overweight because I don't think it's just 600s. plus.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are bigger, especially with a bigger posterior, crack toilet seats. So the real problem is when you crack a toilet seat, you sit down and you crack it, and when you get up, the hairline fracture of the toilet seat pinches your skin.
Well, yeah, it's got to go somewhere, man.
So
That's
imagine
physics.
how horrible
Like, that should be a physics class.
feeling like you're getting like bee stings when you stand up from taking a dump that you're not going to wipe from. Because I have to admit,
Can we go back to talking about sucking dick and eating bananas? This is killing me.
dude, it was something else.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at one point you're just trying to figure out their life, but it's like there's a lot of people I see is like I have enough problems waking up and seeing myself in the mirror, and like this is what I'm dealing with on a daily basis.
That's just disappointment.
Yes, but like you see some people, and you're just like, how much harder like for someone to wake up in the morning and like. And go out in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, a little bit is like, I've got nothing to complain about.
It does put things in perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is an image of a dude.
No, I'm not looking.
No. Clothed. I'm showing you clothed. That's my 600-pound life.
Oh, Jesus.
All right? That's why I'm saying conservatively.
Yeah.
I mean,
Holy
it was
shit.
It was crazy. Did not move quickly.
But like, health conditions. I mean, you can't get around.
dude.
You're not
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
anything. It's just like,
She swam.
how old was she?
I mean, it's tough to tell. I mean, probably 40s or 50s. But I mean, could have been in her 30s. And just crazy.
Holy hell.
I mean,
all right, we got to get off.
I mean, her head was like Juggernaut. It was, but with the helmet.
Yeah. I know.
That's a wild look, dude.
You know, it's like at that point, there's something physically wrong. I mean, I don't even know the
There's
science,
so much.
but
There's so much wrong. It's you're definitely.
Yeah, you're not like it's not like cutting back on a couple cheeseburgers is not helping.
Yeah, I don't think like cutting out carbs is the thing.
Yeah. Not having breadsticks.
Well, I stopped eating a bagel in the morning.
Yeah, that was my diet. I stopped eating bagels.
Yeah, that's not gonna fix the problem.
Oh, Jesus shit. God damn it.
Anything else happen while I was gone?
No, Jesus. Fuck,
No, you had 2 weeks.
I can't even think.
2 weeks of not talking to
2
anybody,
weeks.
and yeah,
I did. Yeah, fucking jack shit.
you couldn't think of anything.
But you came to me this morning because we were trying to figure out what to talk about, and this, like, if the people just listening, I have a enormous fear of being wrongfully accused. I can't watch movies of people that have been wrongfully accused. It takes my anxiety skyrockets. So now, like, if my anxiety is at an 8, if you add AI and what can do to fuck you up, it's at 11. If I think about it, the only saving thing about wrongfully accused by using AI imagery of me doing something wrong, which, I think about all the time.
It's crazy. You think about it all the time.
That because this is famous for nothing, no one gives a shit about us, or let alone fucking with us by wrongfully accusing us. That's the only thing about being poor and not famous.
That's why I can say or
You can't. You can't. You still can't.
I can't? No?
Right. We wonder why we have problems with algorithms, right?
I mean, our corporate overlord algorithm keepers are fucking with us.
Really fucking with us.
Probably edit that part out.
Keep cursing them.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll help.
Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
Yeah. But you tell everyone about the new way AI is.
Okay, I heard 2 terrifying things about AI.
Right.
So one was a guy working for a corporation, and they had some AI program in that they were using in the thing. And for whatever reason, and I can't substantiate this story. This was told, somebody telling the story heard the story.
Okay, this is hearsay
yeah.
story. Okay, got it.
But the program created a bunch of harassing emails from him to female coworkers.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrifying.
and he couldn't fight them off. He was like, I never, like,
because they come from your.
And he got fired. That's crazy.
That makes me sick.
But the other one was, and I think it was Sam Morrell was talking about this, where he got a text on Father's Day that's from a number he did not know that said, "Happy Father's Day. I think you should know something." And then he was like, he waited, whatever. He's like, okay, sure. Because I guess he doubled down on it instead of being like, who is this?
Delete.
Or wrong number.
Block.
He's like, okay, what? It was like, he's yours. And sent a picture that was AI generated of a kid. But they had obviously referenced pictures of him because the kid kind of looked like him a little bit. And he was like,
so messed up.
Wow, what the fuck? Like, this is like, because at a certain point you recognize a text scam. Like, are you busy? Are you outside?
The wording is very.
Yeah. And it's always like a little off, like somebody who's English is a second language, but they've been here a long time, so it's pretty good.
Right. But there's something always a little off by it.
Yeah.
I just delete. If it's not from you or my wife, I just block. So if you've been trying to reach me,
I mean, as somebody
you're not my inner circle of 2.
as somebody who owns their own business and refuses to answer phone calls from numbers they don't know, and also knows nobody, fucking crazy. Just insane. I mean, I don't want to say that and the self-destructive behavior is what's keeping us back at this age. But maybe.
Woo. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah. Answering phones. Fuck that.
I'm just saying, maybe expand your circle a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I would love to. I just,
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You moved to a new house. You met one couple across the street and you can't stand them. You say you like them, but every time they come over, you're like, oh, they're coming over. I got to cook or I got to buy something. Or I gotta...
No, that's not true.
I know. I'm kidding.
That's not true.
But no. I'm kidding that you don't like them. You do like them, but you only made one friend and quit after that.
Yes.
So
that's there's two of them. They're a married couple, so that's way over my quota for new people I know. I just don't like it. I don't, because we had that whole thing about in our circles, we've had people that have discovered they have cousins and brothers that from family members that they didn't know about, and they're coming back into their lives.
Oh yeah.
But it's like I would dread that because everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna find them, you're gonna talk to them, you're gonna have a relationship with them." At this point, fuck no. I can barely deal with my regular siblings, let alone a found sibling.
A stranger.
Yeah, maybe I'll do research and see if he's worth it. But like, why would I want?
That's the only thing keeping me from besmirching a few people right now.
Yeah, we have the same DNA. That doesn't mean we can be friends. It's like I don't give a shit.
Listen, dude. As my father ages,
you're waiting for.
I am
half brothers.
It has become
and sisters.
This like ongoing thing. This fear where I'm like, I'm gonna be at the reading of the will.
Yeah.
Who else besides my one physical blood brother is showing?
Right.
Because there's gonna be minimum one.
Yeah, I'm saying like 3.
I mean, there's gonna be some ladies that show up for sure. There's at least one lady I definitely think at least one
that wants her share.
Yeah, that feels
pound
like
of flesh
deserves something. It's like there'll definitely be at least one of them. Yeah. A kid, maybe one in the mix. I don't know, but it's such and like my brother will not accept this as like like no matter how many times I say it, he's like, yeah. So I'm like, dude, are you A, not concerned, or B, not listening to it? Like just trying to will it away. It's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah. It wasn't the same thing when my dad passed. It was like the only thing I did not want, and I don't even know I didn't have to, so I don't know the legal ramifications. I thought he was gonna saddle everyone with like unbelievable crippling debt.
Debt is not transferable via death.
It's not. It is nice. So, you looked it up? Yeah.
I did.
For your in-laws.
To be fair, my wife looked it up.
Yeah.
Non-transferable.
Yeah. Wow. See, nice. I should have looked that up years ago.
Well, that's why when I get like calls about selling a property I definitely don't own now,
shit.
Or like if I'd like to refinance my like 2016 Jeep Liberty, or I'm looking
that you
for
never owned
insurance on my Mitsubishi Laser or whatever the fuck it is.
Because you're a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, man, how many loans have you taken out in my name?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know my daughter's Social Security. He definitely knows mine. Like, yeah, dude, it is an ongoing thing where I'm like, I should really talk to him. And my wife, my wife and therapist are like, don't do that. Do not do that.
It'll like, come out. Yeah.
Well, they're like, what's your expected outcome there? Like,
well, to know what you're getting into in the next 20 years. 10 years.
I mean, I would like to know like what I own.
Yeah.
That's not transferable, but when
and,
things have been purchased in your name, that's different.
Yeah, that's
so insane. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it helped my credit score when I was 16. But parents, yep,
awesome.
Yeah. I had found this really interesting list of like things that women find out about men that they're surprised by. Sort of like
surprise children.
No. Like more along the lines of like, oh, you just got off the phone with your best friend. You guys were talking for like 30 minutes. How's his family? And you're like, I don't know. Like, I didn't ask. And, you know, and your wife would be like,
right.
how do you not? Like, my wife constantly asks me, like,
well,
what
all
about
the
this?
time.
What about that? And I'm like,
Yeah, I'll relay information about you. It's like, oh, Jay said he's doing this. She'll have 5 follow-up questions that I do not have the answers to because I never asked you.
right.
Or if I did, I didn't retain it.
Yeah.
I retained the highest point of information, and then
Well, especially if you
that's
initiate the phone call or text or
Right,
whatever
right.
it is, you're like, I need the information I need. And then,
right. Yeah. How does that affect me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But one of the other things, and I think it was the reason that they wrote this article was like, this guy came home and his wife and her friends were hanging out, and they were like, one of them like said something about his dick, and they were like, he's like, what? And she was like, oh yeah, we were talking about the honeymoon, and you know, I guess he hurt his dick on the honeymoon, and all the friends knew, and she was like, oh, you didn't like tell all your friends about our, like, we never talk about sex with our wives. Like, you'd be very surprised how little guys talk about sex with each other.
Yeah.
Like, we don't talk about, like,
I mean, with each other's spouses.
yeah, or
Not
like
with each other.
No, not with each other. Talk about it all the
It
time.
happened once, all right? Damn it.
I mean, we lay down the ground rules, and then whatever happens, happens. Yeah, but it's like, we never talk about like, hey man, like, is your wife's vagina huge?
Yeah. Don't want to know.
Yeah.
Don't need to know. We'll never know.
Yep. I mean, I've thought about it so little, like about sharing anything with anybody.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. No. It's like, it's equal, like, how much shit we talk about that is, like, so surface and inane, and how much, like, details of our actual lives.
It's true.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. It's like,
yeah.
I think most dudes are wired that way, and it's just like, that's just
I think
how
so
it is.
too. I mean,
we do, like, if shit's going down, we talk about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We gripe about our lives all the time, but
that's just like,
yeah.
It's neither here nor there.
yeah.
It's
Or if like something's going down, then we'll share. It's like, oh yeah, that happened to my balls too.
Well, that's because it's inevitably going to be funny because it's about balls. I mean,
Balls
that's definitely the best part.
Shit, god damn it.
I had COVID and nothing happened to my balls, so
Yeah.
pretty uneventful
I'm
week.
I'm getting my balls ultrasound Wednesday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, the
Do you need help?
yeah. I hope you mean with a ride over. No, but it's like it's all like when that technician comes in the room.
Oh, yeah.
I've had every.
You're like,
I've had dudes.
what's it gonna be?
Oh, it's like
Oh, you don't be the best for me? Older black woman.
I had. That's so funny. The first thing I thought of, I had an older black woman, and when I had my balls out on the sheet, I was like, "How they looking?" And she just looked at me like she was like, "I will flip this table over on you." She goes, "They're fine." I was like, "All right, no fun time with my balls out."
See, that's funny. When I had to, after my vasectomy, I had to go jerk off in a cup.
Yeah.
And
Make sure the swimmers are all out.
And
Yeah.
as I was leaving, the overweight black woman at the counter was like, "How are you?" I was like, "Amazing."
Yeah.
She started laughing. I go, "Does anybody leave here not amazing?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "I don't know why nobody's ever said that before."
Thank you.
I was like, "All
Thank
right."
you. Appreciative
She's
audience.
like, "You're right."
Oh my god, that's good.
Hey, maybe I'll schedule another one of those.
Yeah.
Just for pleasure.
Holy shit!
Christ.
All right. Well, my apologies to Hugh Douglas. I did not want to disperse you. I was just realizing how
big he is.
How big he is.
He's probably still in
Crushed
pretty
me.
good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with Hugh Douglas, his hand is definitely bigger than his face.
Yes. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I'm glad you survived your COVID.
Yeah. I think at 53, Hugh Douglas could still take you.
Yeah, he's younger than I am.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn.
Yeah. Don't let him smack you. But I like the idea of fighting him. Like, you know, publicly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
We're
just trying to get some traction here.
The first thing you have to learn about fighting, and I've been in a few fights, is like you have to learn that you can take a punch. Once you learn you can take a punch, fighting's a little easier.
Yeah. Also, the first punch is shocking.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
The first punch every time is a surprise.
Yeah.
Even if you're like squaring up with somebody, you get punched. You're like, God damn.
Yeah.
Because unless you fight all the time, you forget what that feels like.
Yeah. It is.
It's terrible. It's
jarring.
not a great feeling.
It's not.
It's jarring.
It's
definitely.
jarring.
And like that, like you know that sound like in a car accident, that thud.
Yeah.
When that's like in your head.
In your head, yeah.
You're like, ugh. Even if it doesn't connect well, and somebody like punches you like in the side of the head.
It never looks like the movies. It's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
clean. It's ugly.
Yeah. God, that stinks.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're still here for you, people. So please,
Yeah.
if you'd like this to turn into an advice show, I think that'd be great.
I know this is the first time in a long time that we haven't had a guest. So
Yeah, we dipped our toe like once after Kathy, and I think that was it. Surprisingly, and I'm sure it's only because like people listen to the Kathy episode and then listen to the one right before it.
Yeah.
Or people love AI sex chatbots
Oh,
because
yeah,
that
was a big one.
episode is killing,
It's killing. Yes.
secondarily killing.
We're just gonna put either AI or sex onto every title
Yeah.
of every episode.
Actually, no, we can't put sex in. We can't put the whole thing because
I
it
know.
wouldn't go up on YouTube.
God
It
damn it.
rejected
Oh,
it.
that's right.
That it said AI sex chat box or
God
whatever the hell it was.
damn it. Bunch of sensitive.
Yeah, but I'm sure if I put an asterisk, a butthole for the E, it would have been fine.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have any great suggestions for that or anything, please let us know.
Yeah.
And don't forget, rate, review, subscribe. Hey, I don't have Spotify, so I don't know when people leave comments there because I don't know how to set the notifications. So if you've been leaving comments on Spotify, A, I love you. B, sorry if there's some like real serious unanswered questions there. I'll have to go back and look at that. Maybe you should do it. But I refuse to give money to Spotify. Aren't I doing enough to destroy this country?
I don't know anything about that.
I'm working from
Ignorance
the
is
inside.
bliss.
Anyway, so maybe we'll see you next week, and don't die.
Yeah.